Hi there. As a real estate professional, you've got a lot of tough tasks. You've got to learn how to network, how to prospect, and how to build a brand. Today, I'm going to show you how to accomplish two of those. I'm going to show you a quick way to do some prospecting in a very efficient manner. Let's take a peek at the last property that you sold, which for the sake of argument is going to be 1539 Hickory Trail, and that's in Collin County. And you notice here comes our property on the screen. So I'm going to pull up that account number and I'm going to look at this property. What I want you to do is notice this neighborhood code. This is one cheater tool that you could use. You could search for all the properties that have just that neighborhood code and you could do a marketing campaign to them. It just so happens I know that if you do that, you're going to get 544 properties and they're going to be in two different neighborhoods that share that code. I'm going to go ahead and show you, though, the sneaky, fast way to produce a good targeted mailing list that'll help you produce the desired result. So what I'm going to do is there's our property that we just sold, the 1539 Hickory. Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this hand tool and I'm just going to reposition this over on my screen. Now what I'm going to do is use this Polygon tool where I can draw an area. Well, if you notice here, this is Malone Avenue where I'm moving my mouse. So people drive by Hickory all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and choose all the property owners from here. I'm going to draw a line down to there, and then I click my mouse one time to stop it, again to stop it, in other words, when I want to change direction. I click my mouse again, again there, there. I go down to here, and then I'm going to double click, and it's going to select all of those parcels. What I'm going to do now, I have 154 parcels. These are all people who drive by Hickory Street, so they're familiar with it, and these are people who are going to become part of my targeted mailing campaign. Well, here's my list of properties right now. So I could just say download those results. They'd go into an Excel spreadsheet where I'd get 60 different data elements of data, including the appraised value of their home. So if I've sold that home at 1539 Hickory Trail, which I did, I could now produce a mailing that said, hey, I sold that house in 42 days and I sold it for about 15% over what the appraisal district had it valued at. Well, now people can go, well, my house is worth 200,000. If this realtor sold it for 15% more, that means my house would be worth about 230. Well, now what I'm going to do is show you how to narrow this list down a little farther. And let's make sure that we're only mailing to people who are qualified. We don't want to mail to renters, right? Because if I'm trying to get them to list their house, a renter can't list it. So I'm saying now, show me only people in that map area that have the homestead exemption. So now I'm going to go from 154 parcels to 127. So now I'm ready. I click my button here to download. The data shows up on my spreadsheet and I can do an efficient mailer. Now if I wanted to, I could always make the area bigger. But here's an area where people drive by every day. They know where Hickory Trail is. They know that that's part of their neighborhood. So they know how fast a home will sell. And they know that you sold it for a certain amount of money, 10, 20% over appraised value. Now you can, in your mailing, let those people know those are the things that you accomplished, and you'd be happy to meet with them and show them how you could get the most money for their house because you're an expert in that neighborhood. Now you've got no more excuses. Get out there, get after it, and good luck to you.